Good to see everybody. Today I have a very cool topic. It's part of actually nearly every group session, small group session, or also the meditation here. And I just want to share a little bit more about it so that you know why I'm always integrating it into the session. And this is opening up the central energy channel and helping life energy to flow. So, life energy is life itself. So without life energy, there is no life. So when life energy flows through our system, so as I see it and as I always share it, it flows from the root to the crown chakra. And then the life energy falls back down in all directions, really in all directions. And right away, it flows up again. So it creates actually this magnetic field around our system. And this is a constant flow. And it really depends on where people are in their lives, if they are, let's say, on the spiritual journey or not. There is a big difference. What I can see in people's energy fields about life energy flowing. So let's say when people are not meditating or doing any healing or clearing work, and let's say they are more low vibrational or they have like an illness or they feel depressed or have a lot of fears and so forth, it's very interesting. The system is very tight, very contracted. There is a lot of resistance to life energy, and then there is not so much life energy flowing. So looking at those people's system, there is not much flow. Very interesting. There's of course some sort of flow because, like I said, otherwise there wouldn't be any life experience, but there is not a lot of flow. And then what I experienced back then when I did one-on-one sessions, when I opened this up for people the first time, and then we had a second session, it stayed open. It never closed down. So it's actually really about opening it once, so the central energy channel. But it can always be opened up more and more so that more life energy can flow. Because the more life energy flows, the more life is experienced unfolding just as a like a flow. You know, everything unfolds as a flow. Everything is coming and going in the present moment. And when you do meditation or healing and clearing work, and the system gets cleared up more and more life energy can flow. And the good part about this is when you do quite a bit of work and then a lot of life energy is flowing, it basically is like so first it's more like a little stream or a stream, and then it becomes a river after a certain amount of time. And then, you know, when you have these big rivers and there is something in the river, it just like the river takes it away. So basically, this is where the system starts not to accumulate any new karma, because life energy itself, whatever is experienced in the present moment, is helping to pull or to move this out of the system again. So it can't get stuck. And this is really what we want. We don't want to accumulate any new karma. We clear old karma, so stuck energies, you know, influences from past lives, from ancestors, all sorts of other energy patterns that are moving around our system. So we kind of want to clear them, that more life energy can flow. And then eventually life energy is so strong that it actually takes over, first of all, doing the healing and clearing work as well. Basically, it's assisting. And then also nothing new can come in because it just helps it to move out. And this is what many of you experience when, for example, an emotion arises in the present moment, or some sort of experience, some sort of movement in the body, and you experience it in the present moment, and then it moves out of the system quite quickly, you know, so it doesn't stay anymore. And this is what we want. Yeah, and the consequence of this, the positive consequence, is that life just becomes more effortless because there is less resistance, there is less low vibration energies, fear, anger, stuff like that. So life can just unfold in the present moment. We go with whatever is coming up. So another outcome of more life energy flowing is basically more surrender to life, or surrender to life. So eventually full surrender to life, meaning whatever is coming in is just coming in. We fully accept it, we full surrender to it, even though, of course, we have plans and we have preferences and there are things, you know, we want to do and so forth. This is all fine, but at the same time, whatever is coming up and is presenting itself to us, it's fine with us, so we surrender to it. So this is a consequence, this state of surrender, which is very important also, on this path of awakening beside the healing and clearing. And then also what it does, and I talk about this quite a bit as well, is it brings us more into the present moment, and eventually we only experience the present moment because this is the only thing that really exists. So the past and the future, the possibility to experience that, it also falls away because it's just a mechanism in the system that makes us experience a past and a future. And this mechanism also starts falling away. And yeah, then there's just no possibility of going there anymore. So we can think about the past, we can think about the future, we can plan, we can think about beautiful experiences we had and stuff like that. But we're not like, we don't pull this past experience into the present moment and also into the future. And this is, it's very valuable because, all this life energy that it's not available in the present moment or is not available to us. Why? It is because it's first of all in the stuck energies. So they hold the stuck energies in place. The life energy feeds energy patterns that are not of our highest truth, energy patterns that we, for example, inherited from parents or from society. So we have less life energy available. Also, when we're pulled into past and future, we're not only just not in the present moment, but also there is less life energy available. And the more life energy we have available, the more energy we have in the present moment for whatever we are doing. So let's say, we just do something and suddenly the focus is on that, what we're doing, and not like scattered in all directions. Oh, should I actually start this project? Or in the past, I, didn't have a great experience with it, and will it work out? And, my parents say, don't spend money on projects where you don't know how they're going to turn out, stuff like that. There's just like this tearing apart in all directions. Then there is the feelings, I'm small, I'm unimportant, I'm not worthy, I can't do this, I can't do that, and stuff like that. So this just starts falling away, and then suddenly the system is more quiet, there's more life energy, and then you focus this life energy on what's coming up in the present moment, and you're just more efficient. The intellect is also like, what's the word, more focused, they're just more focused on things. So everything basically works out better, like you're more efficient. And also then, of course, everything becomes so much more simple because of this less tearing back and forth in all directions, but really focusing on the present moment. Everything gets simple. If there is an obstacle, you just look for possibilities to overcome it. There is less what you need to fill certain lacks, desires, and stuff like that. So basically, to have more life energy flowing is very important, is part of this whole awakening process and of the embodiment part of the awakening. And this is why, why it comes up in nearly every session, or in most of them, for me to work on your system and expand the central energy channel more, and also help life energy to flow more.